There you go. There you go. Facebook Live.
Okay. We are so late. Hi, this is Krista from HLC Bookkeeping and Office Services.
Christina from the same.
Yep, we're talking to you about Saturday Solutions.
We come to you every week, 2-ish, and we're way past 2-ish.
Way
It's
late.
almost 3-ish.
Way late.
But we have a lot going on.
Yeah, we are putzing
Here at the house.
doing stuff, and we're like, oh my gosh.
We missed it. I
But
thought
that's
she
okay.
set the alarm. She thought I set the alarm, but we got it.
That's why I have to say, they make fun of me. Because that should be one of my quick tips today.
Yes.
Set an alarm for everything. For every meeting, I usually set an alarm.
Ding, 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 ding.
But I was washing clothes, and I just didn't set the alarm.
Dishes, waiting for the kitchen table to arrive.
Yeah, we're
so-
waiting for our new kitchen table.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the purpose of Saturday Solutions is to talk to you about things that have happened this week, or things in the news about business.
Topics that have been
Yeah.
bandied about.
Exactly so. Exactly so. So the first thing our contact information is hlcbookkeeping.com.
There's no in it. It's just HLC book.
And then 724-561-7460.
Office at yourhlc.com.
That's right. Recapping last week, let's see if we remember. We did Off the Bookshelf.
Yep.
Because the first week of every month is Off the Bookshelf, and we did perfect inspirations. Because it doesn't have to be serious all the time, people.
No.
And then we also did budgeting tips, because you should have 6 months worth of books done. See where you are compared to budget and see what needs tweaked.
Yes.
And I can't remember what the other ones were.
The QuickBooks quick tip
Was the audit log.
Mm-hmm.
But
How
I
to
can't
do their
remember the other
desktop
one.
and online.
Yeah.
It'll come to you. It's all right.
Well, maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Yes.
But you guys can see it on our.
Yeah. Just
All
go
right.
to YouTube.
Yep.
Our old stuff's there.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
Or it's on our Facebook page for 30 days.
Yep.
So this week, might as well make the first quick tip about setting alarms. And like my family they're like, whose alarm is that going
All
off?
the time.
Yes, because it's a reminder, an audio reminder. I have something else to
And
do.
it's just helping your life.
It is. Because look, the one time I don't set it, look what happens. So like, don't be
Yeah.
afraid to have little things along the way that help you.
Yes.
You know, because yes, does it annoy people sometimes? Tough.
Deal with
That's
it.
the way it is.
They can deal with it.
They can deal with
That's
it.
right.
That's right. So that was my quick tip. What's your quick tip?
I forgot because I got distracted by our kitty cat walking around. But what was I going to talk about today? It was important. Oh, kindness. That's what I was going to talk to you about today, because I wrote a note to a very good friend of mine, and there's no way she could know this, right? So I was having just a horrible day. I was in a lot of pain with the weather and rheumatoid, whatever, the swelling, the walking, and we were at an event, and I was late getting there because my client ran over. So I was rushing around, had a very nice visit with everybody, and then we were getting ready to leave, and I had, because I was having a little bit of trouble with the walking and
Your
stuff.
knees bending.
Yeah. So she must have noticed. She offered to get my car.
I would have cried.
I did. I almost cried. You have no idea, Miss Rose, how much that meant to me. So I just want to say thank you, and you're getting a thank you in the mail, because I was so touched by it, and I needed it.
Yeah, and this is a good thing to also remember. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in our own lives that there's things we can do to help people right in front of us, and we miss it.
Yep.
Because we're thinking of the next thing we have to do, the next thing on the list.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just have to be present
That's
in
it.
where we are.
That's it. And so That was so, and like what that means to people when you notice something that can help them. Like that was just the kindness touched my heart. So thank you very much.
Excellent. And I thank you for helping my sister.
Because we sometimes need it.
We do. We do. All right. So number 3, QuickBooks quick tips. What exciting things?
Discussions with multiple clients this week, about the pros and cons between moving to QuickBooks Desktop and QuickBooks Online. And I cannot say this enough. There's a lot of factors to consider. So if you get a phone call from Intuit or from an accounting firm or from whoever saying, you really should switch to online, it deserves a conversation
with your local
QuickBooks Pro, because there's pros and cons to everything.
That's right.
So we need to kind of find out if the price point is comfortable for you, what all you're currently using your QuickBooks as, because just like in desktop, QuickBooks Online has different versions. And QuickBooks Online, it can grow with you. You don't have to start with all the bells and whistles. So it might not be appropriate.
Correct. If you're a service-based industry,
you don't need a higher grade.
You need simple start. Yeah. Sometimes will work fine.
Yep. If you have one user, but if you have multiple users, maybe you need 3, maybe you need 5, maybe you need 25. All that is a factor in which online is right for you.
Right.
And I know we've talked about that before, but again, it keeps coming up because people are seriously considering the transition between QuickBooks Desktop and QuickBooks Online. And like some accounting firms prefer desktop, some accounting firms prefer online. Pros and cons to each.
That's right.
So as long as the client is comfortable and the people working on the software is comfortable, because there is an adjustment.
It'll take you 3 months. I'm serious, 3 months. And somebody were like, "Oh, I'll get it right away." You'll get it, but you won't get all the nuances for 3 months because it just acts a little different.
It's a little different. And they're doing a great job of being hospitable to desktop people, because there's a setting now where you can say make it similar to desktop.
Right.
And so they're trying to accommodate that transition.
Exactly.
Because there is such angst when you just go to this new environment. You're like, this is not where it used to be.
No. Especially if you've been a long time desktop user. If you've used it for 25 years, online can be a little shocking.
Yes. So but it's a wonderful software. So
it is.
Are you ready to transition? I don't know. Well, let's have that conversation. So that came up with 3 different clients. And a phone call.
Yeah.
With somebody just calling asking a question.
Right.
So
just call and ask. What would work best? This is what I do. This is how many transactions I have.
Do I run payroll?
Right.
How big is my chart of accounts?
Exactly.
All this is a consideration.
It's factors, right? And you need advice before you decide.
Just a conversation.
Yeah, it costs you nothing to talk to us.
Exactly. We always tell people free half-hour house call just to talk to us and have a conversation and discuss these things.
That's right.
After that billable.
Yeah. Afterwards. Yeah. But that's okay.
Yep. So that was the QuickBooks thing that just kept happening this week.
That's true.
It was almost every day.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think I know anything else. Those were our 3 things. We don't really have any household tips today.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do.
Because we're getting ready for a new kitchen table. So what did we have to do? Red up the space, get it ready for the delivery guys. We have the cats, when the knocking happens at the door, they're going to scatter. So we have to make sure they're safe. So just anticipate the needs of others. Kind of goes back to the kindness thing where they anticipated a need. So if you know this is happening in your life, if you're going to have a reunion next week, which we are hosting, or Dina's hosting,
we definitely have to set an alarm because it'll be during the reunion.
Oh yeah, that
when we're talking to you.
Correct.
So I'll forget for sure if I don't set
exactly.
an alarm. Yeah.
So there's things that you have to do to prepare for that. Dina will be happy that we're thinking about it already and not just the day of. So like there's different things you want to do to anticipate what's happening in your life. So like that's my household tip.
Okay.
Check your calendar, see what you have to get ready for. I didn't bring my broom from the old house to the new house.
That's true. Did you put that on the list of stuff
I
we
did.
need to get?
I did.
All right.
So like I didn't anticipate my own need there.
All right. All right. Well, that's all I know.
You're just full of chutzpah today, Krista.
Well, I've been washing clothes, putzing in my bedroom, rearranging stuff. So,
look, the Daly's right
I
there.
know, my
hanging
little
out.
girl.
Yeah.
My little baby girl. You want to come say hi to people?
No, she won't.
She's like, no.
She hides.
I'm
from
a
people.
private kitty.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So thank you for joining us late
Yes.
or later. Or
Yes. Whenever you enjoy it.
Whenever you want to enjoy it. And if you have topics you want us to talk about, we'll be glad to do it. I think, aren't we talking is it next week we're talking about the business thing?
Business thing. You need a little more
When
specification.
starting a new business?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yes. So we'll be talking, it's at the end. I don't know when it is, but it's coming up anyways. Next week we're going to have Kimberly from doTERRA.
All right. Yeah.
Talking to us on Friday. So we'll be talking about what we learned there with the different
Well, one
essential
thing
oils.
I learned, well, I don't think it's essential oil, but it's, if you mix vanilla, water, and cinnamon, it's a natural mosquito repellent.
Yes. And if you put a stick of cinnamon in your fruit display, it'll keep fruit bugs away.
Yeah. Go cinnamon.
See, now we are full of household tips. And we didn't even know. It's up in the brain
Or as
somewhere.
my dad said, how much worthless knowledge do you keep in your head?
A lot.
There's a lot up there.
Yeah. Sometimes it makes it out
Sometimes it
coherently,
doesn't.
sometimes not.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and you have a wonderful weekend. It's beautiful out there. Stay hydrated because
Yes,
it is hot.
it's hot. It's hot. Yeah, and you didn't do your thing.
What? Yes, I did.
No,
I
you
do?
didn't.
Happy Saturday, everybody.
I was going to do it, but it wouldn't have been as exuberant. All right.
Bye-bye.